Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Mark here, and today we're back with another video. So in this video today, we're gonna look at how to use the React player in our videos. Remember, in the first video that we worked on, we took a look at how to create a model on your website, and in that case we saw how to activate a model over here. And in this case, we want the user to press on the watch now. A model will pop up over here, and then as soon as we activate the React player, it will show a video within the model. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Now guys, remember I told you in the other video, previous video, that you will need to install the React player. If you haven't done this, just go ahead and type npm install React player, and then go ahead and import it over here, and then you'll be all good. So now, the first thing that we're going to look at is that the React player has a bunch of attributes. Now, the attributes, you'll have to type them in here. Those attributes are going to include the URL, the height of that player, the width, the controls, and a bunch of other stuff. I'll include a link, that explains everything about the React player. But right now, we're going to need the basics. And the first thing that we need is a URL, so that it pulls the image that we shall want. Okay, and then the next thing that we shall need is the height. Okay, we shall need the height of the video. I'm gonna give this 100. I think 100 is gonna be a lot. I'll give that. Then we shall need the width, which will be, I think, 100. Then we're gonna need the controls such that the user can pause and play. Okay, controls will be assigned true. And then I have a class already written here. You can find this in globals.css, but the background will be dark. That is basically Bootstrap, and then overflow is gonna be hidden. Okay, overflow will be hidden. So now all we are left with right now, so the React player is good to go, and all we are left with right now is pretty much, one thing I need to let you know is that we do not close the React. Just like you write an image, is the same way you would write this as well. You don't need to close it up, you close it within. So now we want to import our trailer link, but remember, when we assigned the selected movie over here, we gave it a movie. So now we can't tell what movie that is, okay, unless we do some kind of logic onto it. So now, since we have this returns an object. So what we're gonna do, this object, we are going to destructure everything all together. All right, take a look. So we shall say this destructuring, and then selected movie. Okay, actually no, this is what, because that's the function. Okay, what we need is this, because it's already assigned. So the movie is assigned here, and whatever, if you understand what use state means, so whatever is assigned here is stored in here. So we need come on, so we need this, assign it over there, and then we're basically saying that movie object that we have, okay, and the React player, okay, this is how we do it. So remember now we assigned selected movie returns a movie. Okay, now we can just get a movie. Imagine, just take it like this is the actual movie. Remember, in here we were looping over and we were saying movie dot something, movie dot something. So that is why we assigned, that is why over here we assigned movie onto the selected movie. Now this will store that movie object and it will bring it in here. So whatever name you assign here should be the same name that you gave to this response over here. Okay, essentially it's the same thing as doing movie.trailer link. Okay, but here we had to do some logic onto it. So now we're gonna say this that trailer link. You may ask yourself, where are we getting the trailer link? So the trailer link, if I pull up my objects over here, just want to pull up my, see, so this is what we intend. Okay, so let nothing confuse you around. Okay, it's pretty much the same exact thing. Okay, one thing I forgot to tell you, or not, rather not forgetting, the reason that's why you're seeing this error is that we need to wrap this up into that. Oh, sorry, not over there, not over there, just simply over there. Looks like this needs to go here. That's why I normally enjoy giving things a lot of space. So it looks like we are running an error somewhere. So, and the reason as to why that is happening is because we need to get this. Okay, we need to destructure that first, then get a div to hold that component. Okay, and then in here is where we're gonna write the React player. So that was a little debugging over there. Okay, again, let's try something. Okay, because this is gonna work. Okay, this works as expected. If we save this, remember we said here is the actual movie that is saved. Okay, you're gonna ask me, why don't we just write movie? Actually this is trailer. Why don't we just write movie that trailer? Let's try this first. Okay, let's get this, comment it out, then get this. I'll tell you why this is not gonna work. Okay, I'll tell you why this is not gonna work. So here, what if we just say movie dot trailer? Okay, see, it's gonna say movie is not defined. Why? Because when you were looping over here, okay, when you looped this response over here, everything, and it was local. Okay, it was local to this structure. As soon as you got out and you went into another, so it's just within, it's available within this div section. As soon as you get out, it's no longer available. Okay, now to store it and keep track of each loop, each movie that is being looped over, what we do, we assign it in here. Okay, so that it's held into the use state variable, use state function, which is the selected movie. It's stored in there. Then that way we can have access to the selected movie. That's the beauty of use state. Okay, I hope that really makes sense. As soon as you get out of the div section, this movie response is no longer available unless you store it into a use state. That way you can use it later. Okay, so now if we remove this, go back to our original, store it, open and comment that, then now we have access to that movie. Take it as, let me comment this out. Okay, let me just go ahead and comment it out. This okay, so movie is the same as the selected movie. Okay, now when we destructure, this is like checking if both are true. Okay, this returns a true, because if you're checking if this is available, then do this, both of them must be true. Okay, otherwise it's not gonna show up anything. So now let's go ahead and save, refresh. Then when we go into this, okay, we have something that we need to fix. Something could be broken. Let's figure out what is broken. There we are. Yeah, the error is right there. So that should be handle watch. Okay, that should be handle watch. So the issue was with the button. And then one thing that you need to do, so this is going to be triggered as soon as the website loads. So to avoid that, you need to create an arrow function, and then in here, since we have the movie attribute available, this is when you're going to assign it that movie. Okay, so this movie, see, so this movie attribute is available, okay, in this whole structure. Okay, now when we assign it over here, this handle watch will trigger this function. Okay, and now when that is triggered, it will be assigned in here. Okay, that is why the movie could not be pulled. So when that is handled, okay, because remember I told you need to store it so that it is available. It is available. So when that movie watch now is triggered, okay, when it's triggered, it's gonna store, it's gonna it's gonna call this function with the argument movie, or with the parameter movie. I mean, here we're calling it, so this is the argument. So this argument movie, which is this movie object, will be sent into the handle watch now function, come as a parameter, and then will be assigned into the selected movie so that it is stored, okay, locally. And now we can keep tabs on what movie we are pressing, we are clicking. Okay, so now this will store the current movie. That's why initially it's now, because we haven't clicked any button. As soon as you click any button, it's gonna store that actual movie object, will be stored will be stored in this variable. And then now whenever the and now when the set modal is open, it will be true. Now when the set modal is true, okay, it will open up this pop-up modal. When the pop-up modal is open, it will contain the React player. Now the React player will need access to the movie. Now it will call upon this selected movie, which is over here. Okay, the selected movie will contain the actual movie. That actual movie comes from this parameter movie, and then that parameter movie is over here, and it's the same object. When I mean an object, what I mean by an actual object is something like this. It will contain all this information, all that information. Okay, so now one other thing you can do is that in here you can say, so since we have the actual hold on, so since we have the actual movie over here, you can go ahead and add attributes in here, stuff like the title of the movie and whatnot. So let's first go ahead and test this up. So now if you refresh already, I know, I understand it has been refreshed, but now when we reload this, you can see that, hey, everything looks good. Wait, okay, we have access to the actual movie. So now what we're gonna do, we need some styling in here. Okay, we shall need some styling in here. So let's take a look. You can play around with this really to fix it. So just to make sure that we have everything all set, let's see. Yes, we've done that. The width all checks out. Okay, so yeah, now with the styling, you can pretty much go ahead and style that, play around with it. You're basically just going to be playing with the height and everything. But yeah, this is pretty much how you can play a movie. You can see that if I scroll around, this video will keep on playing. If I maximize, it will keep on playing. So now these styles, again, you can go ahead and style this, but I tell you what, if you click on the side, the pop-up modal will go away, but if you press on another movie, that will keep in touch. So yeah, this is how you can pretty much the React player, you can go ahead and add classes in here and style it the way you want. But yeah, this it has been an incredible journey, and yeah, this is pretty much how you can create a Next.js with all the advanced features, the new features that are new in Next.js 13. Now, if you want to learn how we created this, if you want to know how we created this, I just want to make sure I pull it. This REST API, just go ahead and comment down below that yes, we need to learn how to create full REST APIs. Let me show you something real quick here as a bonus. So now if I go to, let's say, a title, let's say if I want to create a title, if I want to find a title of this movie, of a given movie, find movie by, okay, yeah, find movie by title. Then all I can do in here is to, let's find something all the way down here. So troll. Okay, if I want to find a movie troll, if I type that, boom, there we are. I can find that movie. Okay, and let's go back to all the movies. If I get back all the, you can see that it can actually even find movies with longer names. Let me just add a movie. There we are. If I want to find this movie, okay, I can, yep, I can find that movie too. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna continue building this application whereby a user can type in the movie over here, and that movie will pop up as the only card. If you want to see how that is built, just go ahead and comment down below, show me your love, show me you want to see a video like that, and I'll be more than happy to provide you with that source code and a tutorial on how to do that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following up all the way from when this project was in baby steps until the end of this playlist. And yeah, I really appreciate you for sticking around and keep on supporting the channel, so that it keeps on growing, and also YouTube to figure out that, hey, we are doing some work here, and to keep the content being pushed around other channels so that people can learn. Peace.